What is up, folks? NYK31 here, Madden 19. You know, I have not been playing well lately. If you've seen my online league live streams outside of the league I'm in three leagues right now, which is kind of stressing my time management skills. But anyhow, outside of the league that I have the Jets in, where I've won three in a row, I've not been doing well. Not been doing well with the Panthers. I've only played one game. And three games in with the Texans have been kind of choppy, just not playing well. And I figured, you know what? Got some time before FSU Vodtech begins. Let's get some games in and let's get out of this rut of just bad play. So fired up some MUT games and fired up some MUT draft and kicked this game off here. You saw the squad there. This particular squad, and the weird thing about MUT Draft is, one, you just don't know what you're going to get, and two, you get some really illogical draft patterns. Like, I only got one round where I was able to draft a corner, and the rest of my DBs are all safeties. So I'm forced to play Earl Thomas at corner, which is not ideal because I have Slowpoke, Eric Weddle, and Jamal Adams back there playing deep. And Liver Quinn is my nickel. But, what can you do? On the flip side, my defensive line is bananas. I have Bosa, Kerrigan, I have Vita, and I have Hicks as well. My backers are pretty good also, so that's just the way it is. And I got the Saints playbook, so I'm pretty familiar with their playbook, one of the best playbooks in Madden for quite a few years now. And it's similar to the Jets playbook as well, so I was able to get comfy really quick, and they were on a 4-3, which I prefer to run as well. So we'll see how we go. Right there, you saw one of the positives of having all those safeties out there. They're better tacklers and corners in general. But on the downside, I can't really play all that much straight man coverage. So he's coming out and he's playing single back tight slots. He's going to be doing this for pretty much most of the game. I had tight coverage there with Weddle and the seam flat. Put a zone blitz there on 3rd and long. We're going to try to go with some aggressive pass rush here on 4th and long. And we're just going to go straight time Tampa 2 here. Going to hot route the MLB blue. We're going to camp out here and use her on backer to your left. Got a spy in there. And everything looks good up until the corner on that side. I think that's Glover Quinn again. Decides to just stop running with the receiver up the field. So he converts on 4th and long. In hindsight, I probably should have gashed him up again. 2 downs in a row. So fresh set of downs there again. I'm kind of, trying to see when he's going to be running toss, when he's going to be running dive, when he's going to be running a bunch of crossers out of that bunch set. And he just gets lit up there by Ryan Kerrigan. 2nd and 14. 4-man rush. I don't know what in God's name Eric Weddle's doing back there, but Earl Thomas is Johnny on the spot, the big hit, and he gets the recovery, so we're in business. We thwart that drive. So now we're back in setting up my quick audibles here. My on-the-fly audibles are going to come out in, well, basically what I'm trying to do here, I try to make sure I have a single high beater, a 2 high beater, and a man beater, as well as a run. So I'm going to start out here as I'm inside zone, and he overruns me a little bit here, and I almost pop out there with Jordan Howard. So good start there. Going to run a little bit of angle smash here, run the user out there with the tight end, hit Howard there underneath it, good little rhythm here. Now I'm going to run some fade smash. I'm going to run it to the boundary. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in some type of cover 2 sink or Tampa 2 with cloud flats on the corners, so he's going to read that corner there to your left. When he skates out of there, just boom, hit that, and get the first down easy. Just trying to get myself playing consistently ahead of the sticks, nice high-low reads, and just trying to matriculate the ball down the field. So we're going to, again, fiddle around here with the quick audibles. We're in gun, Y offset, trio weak. Going to try to run some power here if we can get the ball off before play clock winds down. HP base, power, same difference, and that gets just detonated, so much for that. So now I see him going single high, so it's going to be in hard flat, cover 3, mixing in cloud flats there. I could have gone to triangle there once he cleared that. I was a little bit hesitant to do it, so I just checked him underneath, and I got, fortunate there that he was just barely late, and I was able to get some nice yard after the catch with Jordan Howard. So far, Jordan Howard's my best receiver, as far as yardage is concerned. Gonna pop a little draw here. Unanticipating contact. So that a nice gain. Now we're gonna go under center. And I'm gonna hope that this auto motion gets him thinking I'm running power. And then try to counter here. You see his user backer follows the motion 4-step, and that's just all I need. And I'm able to house this bad boy. So we are up 7-0. It's a Jordan Howard show. So now we just got to tighten up on D. He's going to be in the tight slots again. And this time, I'm going to attack it a little bit differently. I'm going to try to really mix up my looks here and not give him the same look 2 downs in a row. We're going to start out in cover 3 match. We actually kept the match on and we're able to close some airspace there. It's a world of difference when you can mix in some match coverage and make those windows smaller. That time I was in, I think I was in 3 lock. If I'm not mistaken, I did a little bit of a bad job with my user. Worst thing you can do as a user player is be indecisive, and I got myself kind of caught in between and ended up allowing a completion. So there I pretty much conceded to run that down. Here again, man covered in the slot, was on everywhere else, and we're just a little bit too slow with Bosa there. Bosa can't quite run down Aaron Rodgers, and he gets the first down. Cover 3 matches made a little bit of a tweak to it. I noticed he wasn't hard counting, so on 2nd and 7, I mix in the aggressive pass rush, and Bosa gets in there. But unfortunately, the very next down, he does hard count, and gets a free play, and that wouldn't have counted anyway if he INT'd it, so that gets him to 3rd and 10. We're going to turn off the aggressive pass rush there, and we're going to go back to balanced for the time being. We're going to go into dollar, and I think I'm going to be in the straight cover 2 sink again. Yep, here we go, cover 2 sink. Just gonna make sure that we have the guy deep blued, and he runs the ball here on 3rd and 10. That I was not expecting. He's gonna go for it here on 4th and 3 rather than take the points. So we're gonna be in Tampa 2. We're gonna have a spy in there, and we're only rushing 3. Spy's in the way, spy's in the way. I fade back, and I get the knockout. So we're feeling good. We stepped up on defense, and we had to step up, and we got things to go our way. So opening of the 3rd quarter, and I'm not going to try to sneak in a slip screen anymore, because if the back gets held up for any reason, you're not going to be able to get the throw off. As you'll see here, he gets stuck, and I just can't do anything. I can't even throw the damn ball away. I'm just stuck with it. I'm just fortunate I don't get sack fumbled there. So we're here, we're going to clear out the middle of the field, and we're going to wheel Jordan Howard out, and I really love this diamond Matt Stafford. So much so, I'm really tempted to go out and get it. I have about 600K in coin now. I've been playing with the core elite Jared Goff still. So, yeah, I'm hurting at quarterback on my MUT team when you're dealing with, the core elite Jared Goff. And this Stafford just feels so good, but I'm going to hold out and stay disciplined and just continue to gather coin for the time being. See if I can get to 1 million coins before we're on any shopping sprees. So, on the march here, and we want to secure, we want to do everything in our power not to screw up getting a 2-possession lead on this drive. I'm going to try to run it here. Hopefully, and we get the call for delay a game because I'm too slow on the fly audibles. I'm going to try to get some of it back here with some flanker spot. I set my tight end down the seam to keep his user on that side of the field and get 5 yards back. We're going to do a similar type of concept here, but we're going to run a dagger concept along with a pole concept. So on one side of the field should break depending on what coverage he's in, and we get the dagger concept in there, and we're able to hit it for the first down. 3rd and long here, just not going to get too greedy. We're just going to take the shallow cross here and get our field goal attempt, and hopefully not get it blocked and take our 2-possession lead. So we're going to go into the 4th quarter, up 10, and now he is in shotgun tray tight end, and he's going to go with the fake screen wheel. The irony is he had the smoke screen wide open. There's no one within 10 yards of him, but he forces it right in the middle of the field safety, and of course it gets dropped. So anyhow, I tried to make sense of man coverage here, and I had the blitzing linebacker, would have been the fourth rusher, dropping back into a deep zone. So I think when you try to do it, try to lead it, and incompletion. Again, that's smoke screen was wide open. I was getting it to him, and he finally takes it. So anyhow, back in second and 10, we're going to blitz both corners. I'm going to get him. Third and 18. Going to stay in the same play here, but only going to blitz the corner on the right. We're going to man up the guy on the left. Leave the coverage the same. And he's just, being way too greedy. He had a guy there that he could have thrown underneath to gain some yards to make fourth down a bit more manageable, but he forces it in there. I bat it down, and he is going to concede. So we get a W. And not only do we get a W, we move up quite a bit. That bar is almost full and almost gets me into the red elite tier. So we get a W there, and I was kind of curious because of my bar going up that far, just how high my opponent was ranked, or if he was ranked. So we're going to go over here and we're going to compare, and we see here that he is Elite Tier 4. So then I figured I'd check to see if he's on the leaderboard, and sure enough, he is at number 100. So we knocked off a top 100 opponent and played pretty clean. Let's hope we can keep that momentum going forward from now on. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.